Okay, so get this. We're diving into Osaka today. And let me tell you, this itinerary. Someone did their homework.
Yeah, no kidding. This is a pretty impressive list. They're clearly ready to experience the real deal, huh?
Absolutely. We're talking historical heavy hitters, those neon-drenched streets, even a touch of the futuristic. This is going to be good. Ready to dig in?
Let's do it. I'm always up for uncovering those hidden gems. What's first on the agenda?
All right, kicking things off with a classic Osaka Castle. Everyone's heard of it, but there's got to be more to it than just a pretty facade.
Right, oh, absolutely. Osaka Castle is, well, it's iconic, but it's more than just a landmark, you know? It's like this tangible piece of history telling the story of ambition and power struggles.
Right, like I was reading about Toyotomi Hideyoshi, talk about a historical rock star, rebuilt the castle in the 1580s, basically saying, look at me, I'm in charge.
Exactly. He wanted to make a statement. Imagine a castle so grand it would leave people speechless. And it worked. Even today, centuries and a few reconstructions later, you still get that feeling when you stand before it.
And then you climb to the top and
Hey! And you're met with this panoramic view of the city. It's like, whoa, there's the modern metropolis sprawling out before you, but right there, under your feet, is history, centuries old. It really clicks the connection between Osaka's past and its present.
that's what I love about a good historical site. It's not just dates and names, it's like stepping back in time. But speaking of stepping into a different world, our next stop is all about the senses. Dotonbori. This is where your taste buds are going to go wild.
Dotonbori is an experience, that's for sure. Forget fancy restaurants. It's all about the street food stalls, the energy, the lights. Oh, and keep an eye out for the giant mechanical crab.
Wait, what? A giant
Oh,
crab?
you'll know it when you see it. Trust me, it's a Dotonbori icon, especially at night with the neon lights reflecting off the canal. Unforgettable.
Giant crab, check. Okay, moving on, we've got Universal Studios Japan. Classic choice, but gotta ask, judging by the notes here, you're a bit of a movie buff. You could say that. And Universal Studios Japan. It's not just a theme park, it's like stepping right into your favorite films.
Mhm.
The attention to detail, the immersive experiences.
So, any insider tips for a first-timer?
Hmm, let's see. Make a beeline for the wizarding world of Harry Potter as soon as the park opens. It tends to get pretty crowded. Trust me, you'll want to savor every magical detail.
Good call. Good call. Gotta have a plan. Okay, now this is interesting. Our next stop takes a bit of a turn from the theme park thrills. Shinsekai, it's like stepping back in time to, like, a retro Showa-era Osaka. What's the draw here?
Shinsekai has this unique charm. See, it was initially envisioned as a futuristic utopia back in the early 20th century. And even though things changed, it's retained this really unique character. You mentioned the Tsutenkaku Tower.
Yeah, it's on the list.
Standing at its base, you get a sense of Osaka's spirit. It's about resilience, reinvention, and holding on to its identity.
Love that. Okay, and to wrap things up, we're ending on a high note, literally, with the Umeda Sky Building. That floating garden observatory is calling your name. The Umeda Sky Building is truly something. The architecture alone is impressive, but the views, they're just breathtaking. It gives you this whole new perspective of the city,
Ah,
especially at sunset.
yeah, I can imagine. Okay, so to sum it all up, we've got history, energy, futuristic vibes, even a giant mechanical crab.
Don't forget the magical thrills.
Right. This Osaka itinerary is fire.
Remember, the best travel experiences are about going beyond the guidebook. Be open to the unexpected, embrace the unknown, and let Osaka surprise you. You won't regret it.
Couldn't said it better myself. Now go get your Osaka on.